What? Having a good time! Oh my god, what?
Hello everyone,
Hey
and welcome to Chatterbox Crew, a podcast where each week we're going to talk about whatever we want. My name is Nathaniel Next.
And I'm Maria.
Make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe right down there. It's super easy, the bell.
Easy
It's
peasy, lemon
super
squeezy.
easy. And you know, it doesn't even, like, you don't have to buy anything. You just have to click a few buttons.
Just a few tap tap.
Is that so hard? I don't think so. Maria.
Yeah?
What's the question of the week?
What is y'all's favorite cartoon growing up? What was yours?
See, this is,
I love Courage of the Cowardly Dog. That was my favorite one. I watch it all the time.
This is
Loved
hard because I really, obviously,
That was like one of my main faves.
I liked Adventure Time. But if we're talking about,
yeah, I'm Marceline.
I'm Princess Bubblegum.
Mm-hmm.
I run a kingdom.
Also like Max and Ruby. Like even
I
when I
did
was
fuck with Max and
at an
Ruby.
age where I felt embarrassed watching it, I still watched it.
Did you still? No, I was watching, especially since I had like a little sister. I would still watch all of.
Oh my god, me with Sophia the First.
No, I love Sophia the First.
I remember like I'm only watching it because I'm bad. I have a big sister.
Because I had to.
No, literally.
Sophia the First.
But I love Sophia the First.
I know Sophia the First fucks. Like I love her.
Good. That rabbit, I don't remember the name. Clover. I love Clover. I loved Clover so much.
Wasn't she like the only one that could talk to the animals?
Yeah, she could like understand them. It's because of her amulet.
Oh yeah, I literally forgot all
Oh my god,
about.
you have an amulet?
I don't. It's
You
just,
clutched it, so I was like,
it's
oh my
just
god.
a chain. It's just a chain. My favorite one.
See, I think I have like a bunch of favorite ones. I don't think there is a sole favorite one. But I feel definitely Courage the Cowardly Dog was my main fave.
Yeah, I used to watch that all the time, but it kind of scared me.
No, it scared me too. There were only a few episodes that really did scare me. Like, I mean, now that I'm older, I definitely know, like, it was definitely about domestic violence. But the one about I'm pretty sure they were both cats, but one of the cats, she has, like, this white mask. And it really scared me as a kid.
Some of those clips were, like, I don't know. Some of them really fucked
That one
with
really
me.
scared me. There was another one also that scared me, but I don't remember what it was. Honestly, there was this one scene that I can never forget. It was when, something's wrong with someone's foot. I don't know whose foot. And I remember my grandma was there watching it with me. Well, she was just passing by, I think. And I was watching it. She's like, you watch that? That's so nasty. Stop watching that. And I'm like, no, I love this show.
No, I love that foot.
No, literally. I mean, the foot looked nasty as fuck, yes. But it was good. I loved that show.
What's up with kids' cartoons, especially from, like, our age, where they just
my
add the
God.
nastiest, like, pictures?
There was this one movie. It was a show from Nickelodeon. I don't remember what it's called. It's like Meat and Something, I think it's called. It's like these, like, puppets. They're so fucking nasty. They scared the fuck out of me as a kid, too.
So
But, like, my uncle and my cousin, because they were, like, 3 years older than me, they would watch it.
Mm-hmm.
It was nasty. Like, they scared me. I don't know what the name of it is. It was, like, Meat and Something, or Something Meat. It was on Nickelodeon. If you know, you know.
If you know Orange Drink, if you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
Oh my god. No,
You don't have, like, a main, like, when you're watching all the time.
I really fucked with Steven Universe, but I mean, I got
into that.
I got really into that in like middle school, and then I got out of it, and then again, like when I moved into my old house, I went and rewatched like all of it, and it was like, oh, it was so good. But that one was I was really into for a while. I liked Adventure Time. I remember I had This is so stupid.
I watched a few seasons of that one. I think I did. I told you. I think I didn't go past season 2.
Adventure Time.
Yeah.
I remember
Around there.
I don't know. I was maybe like. Elementary school for sure, and I had a piece of paper on each day of the week when a new episode would come out of what show and what time it would air. And so like on Monday it'd be like Adventure Time at like 2, and then on Tuesday, and I had the whole thing. I was like, and every single day I'd be like, get the fuck out of the way, it's my TV time.
No, it was that serious. Oh my god, that was me with House of Anubis. There was a show on Nickelodeon.
I remember
House of Anubis. I still remember this one time we were at the mall. And I was like, we gotta get home. It's almost time. Like we gotta get home. I ran to the TV. I was like,
It's
oh my
time for House of
god.
Anubis.
Because I think we were like we got there a little bit after 7. I was freaking the fuck
Crying.
out. No, literally freaking the fuck out because it was that serious to me.
No, you had to know
I mean,
what happened.
I know
next.
for a while we definitely did have the. Who's driving through your backyard? Huh?
No, I saw
That's why you're like, I want a fence.
I do want a fence. I was somewhere else. Like, I want a fence. It's not for a dog or like. Oh my god.
For you.
Oh my god, I went to Dollar Tree the other day when I was walking, when I had to walk to Dollar Tree. And so I walked up there, and I come out after I buy my things, and there's this little chihuahua. Like, it had a collar on and everything, but it was a little chihuahua, and it was so scared of people. But it came up to me.
You just called me gross and disgusting. I literally went, doot, 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 boop, and then he's like,
He said, fucking ew.
He's like, ew.
Get that stench
Don't
off
touch
of
me ever again.
Anyway, I thought the dog distribution center had chosen me finally because it was this really cute chihuahua, and it came up and sniffed my hand and let me pet it. But then a car pulled in and it sprinted away, and I didn't see it again. I was so sad.
Did it have a collar?
It did. It had like, I don't know, but it was like a really dusty collar.
Oh.
So I don't know if it like got dropped off a while ago or like it's like I don't know, but I haven't seen it since then either though.
Have you been walking out?
I've been going on walks every day. I haven't been walking up to Dollar Tree, but I've been driving to Dollar Tree. I went to Dollar Tree today.
Oh, your car's is fixed now.
Finally. Yeah, that's something we gotta talk about our week. My car broke, and I was out of work for 3 days. And then the first day I was like, I'm chilling, I'm out of work, I got things I can do. Second day I was like, I'm feeling like an animal right now. I'm feeling like a caged animal. And then the third day I was like, I will do anything just to like drive up the road. Just to, like, feel the wind in my hair on this hot, sunny day. But no, I never got it until yesterday.
How did you survive?
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I was getting really bored, but then I just, like, wasn't doing anything to fix my boredom. Like, I tried to build I'm working on a little cafe right now. I tried to build it. Girl, I got annoyed.
Really?
I got.
You did something that was like pretty intricate.
I got so annoyed. I was like, I can't do this right now because the pieces just wouldn't glue together, and I was
really?
like,
oh my god.
I was like, please, but it's okay. Oh my god, that sounds.
Did you resolve it?
Huh?
Did you resolve it?
No, I never went back to it yet. I have not gone back to it.
Wait, so was it a one-time thing, and then you were like, I'm over it?
Yeah, no, yeah, I did. I got a few pieces built, and then one piece it kept falling off, and I was like, okay, put more glue. It fell over again. I said, put more glue. I said, you know what? I would just put it back in the box.
Did you try, like, holding it?
I put it back in the, yes.
Really?
I put it back in the box and I said, I'll work on this some other time.
Yeah.
And then, so that some other time has not come yet.
Oh my gosh. I was going to say, a good thing to work on was like, when you're like trying to de-stress. But actually, you would not de-stress.
No, that would
you'd probably get more stressed. You'd be like, oh my fucking god.
Why won't it glue? Why won't it glue? Ooh, did you see that?
What?
That rain that just came out of my mouth.
No, I didn't notice.
I spit all over
Zuki, did you feel that?
Something,
get it.
I don't know. I have not had the best. Also, on top of that, I have not had like the best week at
Why?
all.
What happened?
It's so.
What? It's so.
I wasn't gonna talk about it on the podcast.
It's so windy out there.
It doesn't feel nice. I was saying my porch
It
earlier.
does feel nice, but it was like really windy. The other day I had my windows down, obviously, and I'm driving and I could see this like. Do you ever notice where like the wind will be like swirling in one specific spot?
Yes.
That happened as I was driving by that spot. I swear to God, I moved my car, Nathaniel.
No,
I was like, wait, what the fuck? No, literally, like, what the fuck? And I put my windows up after that.
He said,
it was felt it inside too, obviously. But I swear it moved my car. And I was like, what?
The wind really. I don't like when it moves my car.
Oh my god! Speaking of the wind, now that we're talking about it, apparently on Wednesday we're supposed to have like a severe weather warning because of the wind.
I did hear this, and I think I worked that.
And
day.
I mean, it looks like it's
Ooh, actually,
right.
I think I'm off that day.
Really? I don't know if I am. Most likely not, because I usually work weekdays.
Oh, also, just for y'all know, we do have a drink and a snack. We are gonna be eating these popping candy, and I saw this at Dollar Tree today and I thought, I don't know, I was just like, I just feel like we have to try it. It's sour. It's just a sour Skittles drink, and I saw it, and I was like, I fuck with sour Skittles, and I've completely cut like, I'm cutting out soda again until we go on our trip
To New York, guys. We're going to New York.
for my birthday.
Yes, I'm so excited.
And so we're going back on our grind. I've completely cut soda out. I am doing only water or juice. I'm working out 3 times a day.
Wow.
Well, okay, working out 3 times a day. I do like a traditional workout in the morning. I try to go on at least a walk throughout the day, like once throughout the day. And then I'll do like dance at night.
I think that's good, yeah.
And, well, okay, see,
Because like dance is like a hobby. You know what I mean?
And
it's like a hobby.
It
and
makes
a
working out
too.
go by faster. But I'm telling
and
you.
then a walk, I would say, it's also like good for your mental health. You know, you're out in the sun. You know, get some cardio.
If I had a blunt, walking with a blunt. Oh, I used to love going on walks with a blunt, babe.
I know it's nice. Wait, really? You do that outside here?
Yeah.
Really?
Just walk around my neighborhood.
Oh my gosh, you really aren't scared to get like go to jail or some shit, huh?
Well, it's just like my neighborhood. I've never.
Well, I've seen police cars right through your neighborhood.
Yeah, but like.
I don't know. I don't know. See, like smoking in public makes me nervous.
Like, I don't know.
Blunts.
I just think it's like I'm on.
Even though I would smoke my pens, even then, that didn't make me that nervous. But I don't know. Blunts makes me nervous in public.
I don't know. I just think about like I'm on a walk.
Here it is illegal.
I don't know. I just like I don't know. I mean, it's from the shop that I get. I just buy it from a shop. So like.
Yeah, but like New York, where it's legal,
Yeah,
it's different.
I meant the shop like that I buy it from here.
Yeah, but even then, that makes me kind of iffy. I'm telling you, when I go there, I'm definitely gonna ask some questions.
Yeah, for
Hopefully
sure.
don't think I'm like a cop, but I just want to know what I'm smoking. Because even if like it's what you're saying, oh, I buy it at the shop, so it's probably not real weed. Then what am I smoking?
I never said it wasn't real weed.
Well, still.
I never.
I mean, like it's insinuating because you're like, oh, I bought it at the shop. So either it's not real weed, or maybe it is, but it's like, you know, they're just selling it because, I mean, they're selling it. Mm-hmm. It's like, what? What's the deal?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know if it's real weed.
Because
again, if it's not, what are we smoking?
I smoked a lot of it.
I know, I was like, what are we smoking?
But, I don't know, I would go on a walk. Walk around. The cats on there's these few cats that I feed on this other road down, like a road across the street. What? The road in front of mine. And I go over there, I feed the cats, I sit there with the blunt. Hi, kitties. Mm-hmm. I walk back home, I sit on my porch, I have a good time.
But you know what? Your neighbor does smoke also.
I know how she love her. I've only talked to her a few times. I've only talked to a handful of mine. You know what really pisses me off is that the people moved in across the street and all of the neighbors have been so welcoming to them. But when I moved in, I didn't get one hello. I didn't get one hello. I've seen all the neighbors chatting over there with them, talking to them, yapping to them. But when I moved in,
well, they're probably chatterboxes. Do you chat? When we first started, I remember you said you wouldn't even like say hello or anything to them.
That is true.
Where they were probably a little more open. But even then, I remember when I first saw them, they didn't like really do anything either. They like looked at me and looked.
Exactly,
but
they
were
over there.
They were moving in.
That's true. I also haven't tried talking. I haven't tried talking to them.
Y'all just try talking to them. I mean, you did tell me you wave.
Yeah, I do try and wave at all my neighbors now. Hello. I say hi. I still don't talk to them.
Or next time you're out getting mail and one of them's out there, also maybe getting mail, be like, how's this weather, huh?
You like the weather?
Or just be like, wow, it's so nice outside. I look at them.
Fine.
Literally just be like, it's so nice outside, right? Or be like, I'm glad it's finally warming up. Literally that.
But then if they don't answer, or they just like look at me.
Well, at least now you're like talking though.
That is true.
Maybe next time it'll push them to be like, hi.
Hi. I don't know.
Or next time just be like, how you doing? Get in your car.
Oh, that's good. Okay, that's good. I usually just go like, hello.
Maybe do a little hesitation before you get in car. So, because if they do answer, how rude is that?
Oh my god. You know what I fucking hate? This is what drives me insane. At work, when I'll be like, hi, how are you? What can I get for you?
And they don't answer?
And no, they're like, how are you? Can I get? And I'm like,
oh,
you're not even waiting for me to answer. You asked. And
no, that does irk me a little bit. But the one that does irk me even more is when I ask them, hey, how are you? And they do answer, and then they don't ask me back.
Because like that's just rude.
I'm like, what?
I asked
that one
you.
irritates me more.
I asked you and you came and asked me?
Exactly.
I mean, listen, I know that like I don't have to ask, but like I do ask because I'm at work. Because if I wasn't at work, I'm not asking. Mm-hmm. Unless they ask me first. But even then, I feel like I always...
No, even then, I was going to say, when I'm like, for customer service people, usually when I'm walking up like to the counter or something, I'm like, hey, how are you? Or like drive-through situation, I'm like, hey, how are you? And that's... Yeah, I feel like usually I kind of go for it.
Oh, I don't think I go for it.
I know, I usually do. Like, even when they don't say anything, like, I'm thinking, like, when in Ulta, I feel like they usually don't ask that. They're like, oh, you can come up now. Or, like, I can get who's next. I'm like, then when I walk up, I'm like, hey, how are you? And I put my shit down.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I feel like I usually just like, hi.
Oh my gosh, now that we're talking about that, I remember you think, apparently, it's, like, rude to, like, if there's, like, a basket and you put all your things in it, it's rude to, like, just give them the stuff in the basket. I remember said, I don't think it is. I remember that just now. I don't think it is.
I do.
Guys, let us know in the comments. Here's another question of the day.
Comment down below.
Because, like, okay, another reason I also don't think it's rude. We'll have to. Well, one, when I was just a customer, I never, like, worked in something like that. It's like, well, all this stuff is in there, you know, and, like, they're going to be the one to take it back, the basket, anyways. So I just give it all to them, you know. They just, like, pull it out. Then when I worked at Bath & Body Works, for me, personally, I liked it more when they would just give me the basket. Because just standing there watching them. Oh, my God.
I don't know. I feel like
especially because, like, again, we're supposed to put the baskets back. Mm-hmm. At least in Bath & Body Works, we were supposed to put them back. So I'm like, give me the fucking basket. Now I'm just standing there waiting for you to be done. Especially because some people, they wouldn't even put it that close to me. So I'm like, can you bring it closer? And now I'm waiting for them to bring it closer to me. It's like, give me the fucking basket and I can scan, and then I just scan it. Okay, I'm done scanning. Basket behind me.
I don't know. I feel like
done.
My situation was because it was in a grocery store. So if you just put the basket on there, I can't just, and all the items are still flowing towards me, and so like it's easy just to grab them and go. But if there's a basket, the thing's not moving. I have to.
I guess I can see it there, but even then, like I said, in Bath & Body Works, people would like have their stuff stacked with stuff. So I would just like work with like, okay, so like there was these little like plug-in things that go into plugins. I mean. And so I would usually scan that first. They had a bunch. Or, you know, if they had, like, a bunch of, like, candles, again, just scan that all together. Then, like, kind of, you know, I go in each category. But I guess with groceries, it's kind of harder, because
Especially
It's not like one specific kind of thing. They're all like different shapes.
Oh,
different,
and bagging groceries, there is an art. There's an art.
No, there
to
definitely
it.
is. I feel.
Because like you gotta package some things with other things. You can't package some things with some things.
Yeah,
you can't put anything with eggs unless it's bread.
Yeah, whenever I go grocery shopping, I definitely try to put things like
in categories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because obviously you don't want your tomatoes under something hard.
Oh,
duh.
Oh my god, sorry.
You don't want them to get squished. The fuck?
I ain't buying tomatoes.
Really? No, I buy tomatoes. I mean, I feel like for some dishes that I make, well, make loosely.
This has got to come out.
Involve tomatoes.
I was yanking on my hair so bad. I was about to start crying. I had this bow to keep the...
Oh, I brought this little clip. I bought it at the mall. I forgot to put it in, but I'm gonna put it in
The
here.
mall?
It's so cute. Yeah, it's I don't know what the store's called, but it's new. Look.
Oh my god, that is so
mean.
cute. That's
But
so mean.
they had another one, but I didn't bring it on. I'm gonna put it in later though.
Yeah, that one was cute. That one was cute.
Oh, so how was your week? Was that it?
Well, it just wasn't that great. It was like, I don't know, I had some downs, and then I had some more downs. And then I was trapped at home, so I was stuck with my mind most of the time.
Whoa.
Clock that.
We didn't get no more light. Well, I guess I'll talk about my week while Nathaniel fixes that. Guys, I got tickets to go see Tyler, the Creator. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm going on the 26th. If you're there, let me know. If you're there, say hi. If you see me, say hi. I'm not gonna be in the pit. Usually for concert tickets, for like concerts, I like to be in the pit. But y'all, they were almost like $1,000.
No, but I'm gonna be in the pit.
No.
I
Listen, I do love Tyler, the Creator. But he's not like my favorite artist. So I'm like, I'm okay with not being in a pit. And also Mari didn't want to be in a pit. And she was the one that asked me if like I wanted to go. And we were like, yeah, stands is fine. And I think even then, even though we got like seats, I feel like we got a good spot. You know? Like another person driving through your like backyard. Oh my god.
I don't even listen to Tyler, the Creator.
Really?
Do you think Callie's gonna be there?
Girl, I hope so. Like, I doubt she actually is gonna be there, but like, I'm still like, what if she's there? Because they are playing the song that I like. Fake fan. I don't remember the name.
See you again.
See you again. Yes.
Wow, fake fan.
See you again. Wow.
What the fuck?
He is playing that song. Oh my god, he's playing that song. I'm pretty sure after this other song that makes me kind of sad. Oh, Like You, that one. And I'm like, wow, that's gonna be a lot of emotions to go through. Like a few minutes. But anyways, I'm like, what if he brings her out for that one song? But it's supposed to be Lil Yachty and there's one other person I forgot that's also supposed to perform with him. But I'm excited to see what's it like. But yeah, I'm very excited to see Tyler, the Creator. I still haven't chosen my outfit. I'm thinking of maybe green, because that is like the colors for the tour, like one of the main colors, or maybe like going after one of his albums. I don't know. But I'm also thinking red, because there is this one top I haven't worn ever, and I'm like, this could be the perfect situation to wear it. It's like red, but it's like a mesh red, and it's like asymmetrical.
Okay,
it's really pretty, and I think like maybe like black under it would look really good. And then probably skirt. Probably keep it simple in that area.
Love a skirt. It's fine. Like, warm enough for a skirt.
And since we're gonna be in the stands, like obviously I have the option to sit down if I were to want to, which I don't think I would sit down because like even though I'm in the stands, I still am gonna be like up there like you know, singing my songs, you know.
Of course.
I'm thinking of wearing my platforms, you know.
Oh,
maybe I'll take a break.
Yeah.
But like
every once in a while.
But yeah, but even then, I feel like I could push through with like the adrenaline being on a concert. I wouldn't even pay attention to the pain in my feet, you know. And it'll only be for like.
This could be the test for the Pierce the Veil concert.
Although that one we're gonna be in a lawn.
Oh.
Because apparently that venue, it's an outside venue.
Ooh, I've never been to a concert in an outside venue.
Me neither. Yeah, me neither. But what the fuck was I saying? I don't know. I might wear my platforms and see how it is. Because I mean, it is probably about the same duration as a Pierce the Veil concert. Because apparently it's 7 to 9. The Tyler, the Creator one. So I'm like. It should be fine. I'm only gonna wear them for that time because once I get in my car, I'm gonna take them off again.
Oh yeah. Slide on like your Crocs or something.
And we're gonna be in Charlotte, so we're kind of trying to plan like a day trip, also like what to do there, like before we even like get in line to go to the concert. And we want to go there. We want to get there early. Like Mari said she's gonna drive. I'm kind of nervous. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm also okay with her driving. Because usually I'm the one to drive for long distance and stuff like that. But I'm kind of okay with her driving. Especially because, like, when I went to Atlanta, I'm like, oh my gosh, that was so much. Honestly, it was only when I was entering Atlanta where it got a little, I wouldn't even say hard, where it was just like annoying.
Yeah, when I drove
there's
through
a bunch
Atlanta,
of signs, and then like there's so much traffic, which obviously there's already so much traffic because Atlanta. Plus, I feel like since I was going to a concert, there was even more traffic because, obviously there's a bunch of other people coming to Atlanta. But yeah, I'm kind of excited to see how that is. Also kind of nervous. I've never been to Strider Rose. But also, I do plan to keep you on track for when we go to the concert. Because when we go to the concert, I'm driving. Like, that's for sure. I know you're kind of nervous with driving on the highway, but I'm driving. We gotta get there fast.
Yeah, I know.
So someone's gotta take the highway, and it's gonna be me.
I've been thinking about this, actually.
But yeah, I'm gonna drive that day. So it'll kind of let me, like, see at least what I would have to go through. What I'll see, what I'll have to do.
Yeah, what's the vibe?
But yeah, I'm very excited. But another thing about my week is, guys, I yelled at a kid. Well, kids.
What?
Yes, yeah, I yelled at some kids. It was in the drive-thru. They yelled at me, first of all. They were like, okay, I was on drive-thru, right, at work. And this mom was trying to order, and her kids were causing a ruckus at the box trying to order. And then when they came to me, girl, they yelled at me, apparently. I didn't even realize that they yelled at me. But, like, I just thought they were still just yelling at whatever they were yelling at. But the lady was like, guys, don't yell at her. So then I turned and said, rah! It was so fucking funny, because I'm like, wait, if I'm being yelled at, I'm gonna yell back. Girl, I think she was in shock. Because she kind of looked at me, and then she started smiling. She's like, ah. She was not expecting it. Girl, after that, I was having a good old giggle. Because I'm like, because honestly, I didn't even expect it from me. Because I remember I was like, should I yell? And I just did it.
And you said, I'm going to yell.
No, yeah, it was so funny to me. But yeah, oh my god, another thing that happened that same day. This one girl, I feel like, the thing that annoys me, the reason that it annoys me, I think, is because, like, I felt like it was directed to me. I'm handing out the drink, right? And the lady says, is this lipstick on my cup? And I'm like, lipstick on her cup? Like, I know damn well no one kissed her cup or put lipstick on there. But who had lipstick on? Me. So I'm like, no fucking way. And then she, obviously with attitude, I'm like, no, that's coffee. Because it was brown, first of all.
Yeah.
And, like, right now we have white cups. And sometimes, when you're pouring espresso or, like, something, it can come out a little. Yeah, usually I cover it, like, with another cup. Or I pour into another cup. But no one noticed. And I didn't notice when I handed it out to her. I didn't even see it. So I handed it out. And then she noticed. I was like, no, I think that's just coffee. But, like, she still kind of had, like, a little... I forgot what she said. But I was like, yeah, I don't think anyone's kissing up on your cup. And then I closed the window and she drove away. I thought that was so funny. Because, girl, no one's kissing up on your cup.
Literally no one wants to hear that.
I feel like it was directed by the way she also looked at me, too.
Is
girl, I have red lipstick.
Is someone kissing my cup?
No, literally, she's like, why is there lipstick on my cup? And I'm like, no one's kissing up on your cup. But yeah, that was
because who kisses on cup?
No, like, literally, or like who's trying to kiss up on your cup or get their lipstick on your cup,
Hi, sweetie.
But that was basically my week. I don't feel like there was anything really all that eventful. I mean, I've been going out on walks again a lot. I've been going to, maybe I'm not gonna say it actually. I've been going to my favorite nature spot. I was like, wait, I don't want anyone to see there. But yeah, I've been going to my favorite nature spot. I've been enjoying it. Oh my god, actually, I know another thing to mention. So I was at my favorite spot, and I was like, wait, I see. Okay, so from all the hurricane, not from all the hurricanes, but like from all the from the hurricane like a few months back. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh my god, there is some damage still there, and there is this like one big tree that's like fallen over, and I was like, wait, that's like a clear path right there. I could go through it right now. So I decided to go off the original path and go into there. So I just walk out there. And I'm walking around the water, and I'm seeing, obviously, different stuff that I never see. Because, now I'm actually in the forest. Like, it's not the path. And, I'm walking around, and I'm still trying to, like, stick next to the water, at least. So, I at least know I'm going towards the general place where I usually am at. And I ended up being on the other side of the lake. Girl, I loved it so much. I felt like such a like, what's it called? A main character, that's what I'm trying to say. When I was on the other side, and people were looking at me, I'm like, yeah, I know you wish you were over here on the sand and all.
You want to know how I got over here, but I won't.
I know. I'm like,
but I won't tell.
But besides even that, it was nice. I was, usually I journal when I go to this spot particularly. But I was like, you know what, I don't want to journal today. So I ended up not bringing my journal, and I was just listening to a podcast. It was really relaxing. Just, like, being there closer to the water, because like here I could actually like touch the water and everything.
Feel it. That's what I love about the nature spot close to my house. You can really
get in there, yeah.
You can get in there. You can feel that water.
If you can't tell, we love water spots.
Because it's so beautiful watching it come down. That one, the one we paid for, Paris Mountain. When we got up there, all that water, it was so beautiful.
Oh, okay.
But I think I like the one by my house because it's free.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so much water.
Yeah.
And there's so much. And there's a rope swing.
Oh, there's this other place we want to go to. It's a botanical garden over in Clemson. I don't know when we're gonna go. But
Oh yeah.
We have to go. I haven't looked into it. Oh, are you tired?
I woke up really early this morning. I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule.
You know, that's another thing I want to talk about. I feel like whenever I go to sleep early, and I've been trying to go to sleep early. Sorry, I booped his head. I've been trying to go to sleep relatively early, at least, like trying to get more sleep. Oh my god, you're gonna slip. Cause I get up early for work,
Damn,
and for the longest, I've been going to sleep like still pretty late, where I wasn't even getting that much sleep, probably like 5 hours max on a good night. But anyways, I've been pretty good at it for the past week, maybe 2 weeks at this point. I'm at least going to sleep around 12, so I at least have a few more, like an hour or two more to, sleep.
Rest.
Yes. And the thing is, even yesterday, I went to sleep pretty early, like 11-ish actually, and I didn't wake up until, to like 10:30-ish. Yeah, around 10:30. So like, I don't know how much hours that is. I didn't count it. And I'm not going to count it. But it's pretty good.
No, yeah, that's a good amount of sleep.
Right? And I'm like, and I still woke up pretty tired. Not like super tired, but like still tired. And I was like, why am I tired? Like I've been going to sleep relatively early each night. And then especially this night, I went to sleep, like I know pretty early. Like I got at least 8 hours. I know that. And I'm so tired.
I woke up at 7:30 this morning.
Really?
I mean, yeah, I'm really trying to get on my grind. I feel like I don't know, I've always wanted to become a morning girl. And I fucking hate mornings. But there's something about morning vibes. The vibe of the morning is just like, I don't know, I can't explain. Like, the air is cool, the birds are tweeting. I love the morning, but my bitch ass, my body wants to wake up at like 11:30, almost noon. And so I've been trying to push myself to wake up at least in the single digits every morning. At least. So I woke up at 7:30 today. I woke up at like 8:30 yesterday. It's been good. I've been having a good time.
Have you been going to sleep early also?
Sorta. I mean, I try and be asleep by at least 1. I try and be at least fully knocked out by at least 1. But sometimes some nights are different, and some nights I stay up a little later. But last night I went to sleep at like, I think it was almost 2 when I went to sleep last
night.
Really?
Oh my god, no.
It was almost 2 when I went to sleep. I don't know why. I just couldn't.
You just couldn't sleep. No, I've had those nights.
It was
especially when I'm not even on my phone or anything. Like my eyes are
That's
closed
the
and I'm laying
worst.
there.
And you're just laying there, and
then
you
finally look at your phone or you look at the time and it's like an hour past.
And
it's
you're
like, how have I been laying here for an hour, eyes closed, and I'm not sleeping. I'm not asleep yet.
I've been trying to sleep. Oh my god. Or what's worse, when you keep going in and out of sleep and you wake up and it's like 3 a.m. and then you can't go back to sleep and then you finally fall back asleep at like 4. I'm tired. Anyway.
But I'm definitely feeling the good side effects from finally going to sleep a little bit more earlier and actually getting some rest. But my main thing is I'm trying to get rid of my dark circles. But part of me is like, what if they never go away?
I've been trying to get rid of mine too. I've been getting more into skincare. They can now go away.
Right? I feel like, I mean, the reason I'm like kind of like, what if they don't go away? I mean, I feel like they definitely will at least lighten up.
It smells nasty.
It really smells good to me. It smells good to me. But I've always been going to sleep pretty late, even as a kid. Like I remember being in elementary going to sleep late. Like watching shows. Like even then I remember, like, how the meme is like, oh, when you like wake up at like 2, 3 a.m. and you hear like the George Lopez theme song.
Yeah.
For me, it's like, no, I was awake watching it and I'd fall asleep to it. Like I'd be up, or like there was this time on Disney Channel where they would show old Disney Channel shows and movies.
And like in the middle of the night, yes.
No, girl, not middle of the night, 3 a.m. I remember because I would stay up to watch them at like 3 a.m. And like, obviously middle school I would go to sleep late, then high school too. Like, and then even like when I stopped being, and anything like that, and like just like going for work, I would still go to sleep super late, especially when I worked nights. When I was just working nights, I would go to sleep so late because I'm like, I'm gonna be up early. Like I can go to sleep late, like it's fine. So I'm
I can sleep in.
Yeah, like obviously there have been times where I did go to sleep early, and like there were so many times in my life where I did try to fix my sleep schedule, but I've never stayed consistent to it.
Too.
Like you said, it's like something about being up in the morning. Like you want to be a morning person.
It's so
but
nice.
It's so hard because I feel like even you, we're both just naturally, I guess, like night owls.
Yeah, I mean, even now, I applaud the people that work as early as, especially our openers. I applaud those people because I would never be.
They're getting up at 3 a.m.
I would never be. I think I would be able to do it I think I would kill myself in the process.
Yeah, I would hate it.
After
I don't know how they're not annoyed.
After like a month
Girl.
of doing that, I'm like, I think I would like have to quit.
Mm-hmm.
Like that shit would really piss me off.
Mm-hmm.
But like I'm good. Like oh god, when I work sometimes I get scheduled at 7:30 in the morning, and I'm like,
No, I get that. I feel like it's with like not being used to it is what makes it hard. Cause when that used to be like my earliest, when 7 used to be my earliest, I used to hate it. I tell you, you would have come in there so fucking annoyed. Girl, you're not waking up that early. It's really not that early when you actually do end up getting up early. Like it's early, but it's really not as early as you feel like it is.
And then you have the whole rest of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I see. That's what I like about morning shifts is I feel like I just get the rest of my day.
You see, I like that too, but then it's like also gotta admit sometimes I'm usually napping after that.
Yeah,
though.
and it's just like my day was a little wasted.
Mm-hmm.
I worked,
especially if the nap ends up being a really long nap. Sometimes my naps end up being that. My nap ends up being like 5 hours.
We nap and you don't even remember where you are when you wake up. And
Yes.
you're drenched
that
in
happened
sweat.
to me once. It happened to me somewhat recently. I went to sleep and then when I woke up, I could see like my cursor closed, but I could see a little bit light, and I was like, "It's morning. I'm late." No, literally, I was like, I'm late, because I never see the sun usually when I wake up for work. So I'm like, I'm late. Girl, I was not late. It was the same day. It was the same day. I'm also gonna hate it that like that was my first thought of work. I know. It made me feel like work was my life. I was like, what?
You're like, no.
Why was that my first thought?
Clutching your bro.
No, literally, I was like, why was that my first thought?
Oh,
Work.
God, that made me nervous.
God.
Oh, God, I thought about work first.
Oh my gosh, I've been thinking recently about like actually planning my day trip by myself.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I think I do want to go to the beach. I definitely want to go to the beach. Not even I think. I definitely want to go somewhere to the beach. Because I enjoy the beach. Also, I think that's just such a moment, going to the beach all by yourself,
See,
having a fun time.
I really want to do like a day
now
trip
it's like really
too.
sticking the nice weather. So.
Hopefully.
Things are really sticking. I mean, I know like for this upcoming week, I think it's supposed to be in like the 50s for some of these days, but that's not too bad, honestly.
I have.
At least it's not going back to 30s or 40s. Like it was before, where it'd be nice and then go back to 30s, 40s.
I'm thinking the next time I have 2 days off in a row, maybe I'll take a little day trip, have a good time, go by the beach. Mm-hmm. But only when I have 2 days off in a row, because then, you need a second day to recuperate and like, get back onto like a schedule. I love day trips. I think I haven't been on one in forever, because oh my god. Do you want to try this?
Yeah, I would like to.
Okay, we are gonna try the sour Skittle drink.
Does it have a name or is it just got? Oh
it's
yeah, sour
literally
Skittles.
just sour Skittles. I think it smells nasty, but Maria kind of likes it.
I was gonna say, why does it kind of smell like alcohol?
That's what I was thinking.
I don't like that.
Oh, that tastes like cleaner.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That tastes like...
Honestly, I kind of got nervous while drinking because I was like, why does it smell like alcohol? Like, I know there's no alcohol, but why does it smell like alcohol? And I took the smallest sip. I don't like the taste.
It tastes like...
I don't want to taste it again. There's something about it that I don't like. Don't like it.
I think it tastes like...
Should it have been shaken? I mean, I'm not gonna drink it again, but I mean, like, maybe they just say it on there. Because, like, some things will be like, oh, shake well before you're drinking. Like, I know Prime. Just
No,
shake
that
it.
tastes the same.
Oh. Well, I give it a 2. No,
I
I give it a 1.
I mean, I think I'm gonna finish it because I bought it. Mm-hmm. So it's drinkable. So I'd give it like a 2. That was like kind of... It was a little nasty.
Yeah, it was nasty.
That was like a little nasty. Anyway,
yeah.
Are you ready to take a
little break?
Yeah, I would love to take a break. Okay, we're gonna be right back. We're gonna take a little break and then
Toodaloo and enjoy our little
middle
tro.
Enjoy our commercial.
We're going to take a quick break.
And we're gonna be right back. Make sure you grab a drink.
Make sure you get a snack.
Hello everyone, we are
Hope you
back.
enjoyed that.
I hope you enjoyed that.
Hope you got your drink and your snack too.
Because
We're gonna try our snack.
we're gonna get our snack.
I'm excited for these actually, because they remind me of Pop Rocks from what you're saying. They're sour popping candy by Warheads. Warheads. By Warheads.
ASMR. Haven't given an ASMR segment in a minute.
You know you had to give it to them.
I know, especially with this candy.
Oh
Dude,
yeah,
give
I'm
her
about
a
to get in
smeal.
there.
Give her a smeal.
All right. She's open.
She's look good.
Mmm.
Ew, sour.
Oh! You like that?
It
You
was
don't like
sour.
that, Nathaniel? I mean,
It
What's your
I've
name?
been whittled down to just
Zuki.
a cat. I've been whittled down.
Whittle down?
What do you rate it?
10.
A 10?
I would get these.
$25.
I definitely get them, yeah.
I give it...
Just remind me of Pop Rocks.
Yeah, they're like a sour pop rock. They're really sour. That really got me together for a second.
Oh, no, I like it.
No, yeah, but that was... I give it... I like when you bite it. It
Yeah.
sounds good when you bite it.
It kind of like a grainy texture to it. I don't remember Pop Rocks having that texture.
Yeah, I feel like pop rocks are more like
Like a crystal.
Oh my god! I feel like pop rocks are more like a crystal texture, and this is more like
Grainy.
grainy and powdery almost.
Well, what you got
No,
for us?
good,
You got
okay.
Nathaniel's got some history for us.
Okay,
I
yeah.
always loved history as a kid.
Okay, well, who is ready for the history of cartoons?
I am.
Okay, so in the first ever animated animation was in 1906. It was the first ever animated film. It's called
1906?
1906.
Oh my god. What was it about?
It's called the Humorous Faces of Funny Faces, and it was made by John Stewart Blackton. And it was the first time stop motion was used. And so I have a little clip for us.
Oh my god, I was about to say, I can't wait to see
Yeah,
what this
I
looks
have
like.
a little clip from I think it's the whole thing, because you know how it wasn't that long. But here is the clip. I swear, just like wait, he's drawing.
I was
right
gonna say, where's
now.
the animation?
Just like wait, he's drawing right now.
Oh my god, does it come to life? Hey, bald guy. No, he could have given him a few more hairs. Like, just hair here and then, like, 3 strays up here.
It's like a little sick.
It's very sick. Oh. No way you want him.
Yeah, no.
Girl.
You like that and you're wanting that,
Oh.
please.
Okay, Einstein.
And he just like smoked directly into her fucking
That's
face.
why she's making that face.
I know, talk about
She's like,
fucking rude.
oh my god. Oh, clown.
To think about this was on a chalkboard.
Yeah.
And he like had to erase every time, and there's no erase marks? How'd he do that?
It reminds me of that one iCarly episode where like Spencer's like slowly moving something.
The squirrel?
I think they're like, yeah.
I
squirrel.
remember
I was gonna
this-
say alien. Isn't it like a squirrel?
It was a
Alien.
squirrel? I think it was a squirrel
Like
and an
squirrel
alien.
in a spaceship or some shit like that.
It was
in
something
space.
like that. It was
Space
something
world.
like
I don't
that.
know. I just love iCarly. Oh my gosh, speaking about cartoons and iCarly, I've always wanted to try that pie where like apparently like they're never gonna make it
Gallini's?
again. What?
Gallini's pie?
I don't know.
The coconut cream Gallini's pie?
That's the name, yes.
That-
Yes.
Yes. where they
I've
had-
always wanted to try just because like I remember they made it such a big thing, and then when they're finally eating at the end,
And they're all like
and I'm like,
nutting
wait.
over it,
And
basically.
it honestly looks good too.
It-
I remember it looks real creamy. I'm like, wait,
I've seen like
I've been thinking about that recently.
I've seen
actually.
people like make recipes for it, but how do they know,
do you know?
it's the rest? How do they know it's Gallini's recipe? Watch me have the name completely wrong. I feel like it's Gallini.
I don't remember the name at all. I just remember the pie.
Why? Like, how are they getting the right recipe? They're not. They're lying. How are they recreating it? They're just like making a coconut cream pie. Anyone can make a coconut cream pie.
Seems like it.
But is it Gallini's coconut cream
I
pie?
mean, as long as it looks like it. I mean, I know some people like they make food from shows.
I have seen it. I've seen like shows like there's a Bob's
also-
Burger recipe book.
Really, I've always wanted to try also purple nurples from Chowder.
That was the thing. I was literally I was
always
literally
wanna try
looking at those today. I was like, I
Well, it
want.
looks just like a bunch of food from that show. Too.
How do you think they would be?
I don't know, purple nurples.
I want to. I
They're
see.
like sour.
See, in my head, they've always been like gummies, but when I've seen people like sour gummies, but when I've seen people recreate them, they always make them like cookies.
I could see them as cookies.
I don't know.
Isn't it supposed to be a crunch.
I never saw them as cookies. I always saw it as like a gummy.
I don't know. I feel like there's a scene where like one of them bites into it, and it's like a cookie.
I don't remember.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I have it in my head.
I was watching that.
Maybe I'm making it
I was
up.
literally watching that show earlier today because I was doing research on,
Cartoons.
and on cartoons, and that's I should have brought that up for one of my favorite ones because that was one of my favorite ones. That one got me through my childhood. That one
Yeah?
was so good. That one, and then there was a show.
I really enjoyed it.
Oh my god, how could I forget?
There's also one about a sailor, Flapjack.
Oh my god, I loved Flapjack. I used to try. One time, me and my ex-boyfriend were like showing each other different shows from our childhood, and I showed him Flapjack. He was like, "I never want to fucking watch this ever again." Like, what?
No, I
is
remember like
this?
that's another one of those shows where my parents was like, "Why the fuck are y'all watching this? Like, that's weird looking."
It's scary.
And I admit, there definitely are some scary, weird looking scenes. It was so good.
It was so good.
So good.
That scene where like that episode where like they all get like the plague and like they all get really sick and they have boils all over them. That one I can still see it.
I don't remember that, but I
I still see it in my mind. It was too fucking. There was this one show that they played on Cartoon Network. No, every single time I talk about it, no one ever knows.
Let's see if we know.
I already know you're not gonna know.
Y'all, if y'all know, let us know.
Every single time I talk about it, it was a French anime that they posted that they were playing on Cartoon Network. It was called Code Lyoko. I used to watch that shit.
What was it about?
Every
Describe
day.
it more.
So it was this group of friends. They all went to like the same. It was like a Zoe 101 type. It wasn't animated, but it was like a Zoe 101 type of school where they lived out the school, and they all have their friends, and they all get transported into like a video game. And they have to fight monsters, and the monster from the video game comes into the real world, and so they have to fight the monster in the video game to get it out of the real world. And this happens like every single fucking episode. And like how they didn't solve it after like the first few times, I don't know, but it does. It's very.
I never watched that. I don't
it's
remember
very
that at all.
repetitive.
No, I don't remember that at all.
But,
do you remember this one show? It's like B something. It was on Nickelodeon.
Mighty B?
Mm-hmm. I used to love that show.
My sister thought it was so fucking annoying. But
a lot of people did, but like there's something about it I love.
Me too. I used to watch. I would get
Love that
so
bitch.
excited. But when my sister would be like, "I don't like this," I'd be like, "Yeah, I don't like it either."
Really? Oh no, I was like, I love it. I'm watching.
But when she wasn't home and I was home alone, watching Mighty B, I loved that
You
shit.
ate her up.
Anyway,
What else you got?
in 1914, the first animated short that was like fluid and had like actual personality, Gertie the Dinosaur, was made by Winston McKay. And then I also have a clip of Gertie the Dinosaur.
Ooh.
And Gertie the Dinosaur was a silent film. I mean, at this point they were still silent, but
Cute. I remember one time in 5th grade we watched a silent film about a kid in a red balloon. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I think the balloon. What I remember is like the balloon kept getting away from him.
was it like? Could you see that it was red? Or
No, yeah.
Oh my god.
I can't remember. Like I think everything else was just black and white, and that was the only thing of color.
Except for
I
the
feel like
balloon.
yeah, except for the balloon. But I feel like it's at the end actually when it comes out in color. I can't remember that well. I do just remember there's a point where you do
where you
see
see
the red
that it's
balloon.
red.
I can't tell. I can't remember if it was the whole time or if it was just at the end. Because I also feel like at the end, everything comes into color.
Yeah, kind of like the Wizard of Oz, except that's at the beginning. But you know, she walks in and it all turns into that pretty color. I love the Wizard of Oz. I haven't seen it in such a.
I only want again for some reason they'd always show it around Christmas time.
Yeah.
So that's when I would end up watching it.
And
But even
don't
then,
think
it
it's
was
a
like
Christmas movie.
if there was nothing else on TV,
Oh,
then I would watch
really?
it. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of
I
Wizard of Oz.
Loved it.
When I was in like, probably around middle school, like early middle school, I was really into reading, and I would get the Dorothy Must Die books, and I was about Wizard of Oz.
What?
Dorothy Must Die.
That sounds-
Dorothy was an evil ass bitch in that book. Mm-hmm. It starts
Fuck
off,
Dorothy.
it's like,
Oh, that's bad.
oh my god!
Sorry.
Now I felt it.
I just got a wet mouth.
Yeah, I know. We all know. But basically it's like after sorry. You know how she stays there? I had to get you back after you spit on me. Yeah.
That's it.
You know how like she stays there apparently like after all that. She stays there, but I think she stays there and she like overtakes like Oz apparently or some shit. And she's just an evil person.
She becomes a wizard. Oh my god.
Yeah, she's just like really evil. And then there's other girl from Kansas ends up getting there also from a tornado. You know, just like her. And she's
that's
there
how
to
the
help.
wizard got there.
And yeah, she's like helps out everyone. I remember there's one character named Knox. I loved him. I loved him. I
never
was
been
so
a-
cute. Couldn't see him, but he was so cute.
No, but in your
No,
mind.
but honestly, I feel like with books, that's why I like being able to make out the person's. Obviously, like they have they tell like characteristics about the character, but you like make them out in your own head.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I always wonder what the author, how my interpretation is different from like what the
That's
author
what I'm
was
saying.
thinking.
Because like obviously like I'm interpreting it my own way, so I'm like I know it's different probably from what someone else made, but also it can't be that off. Also, I feel
Do you ever,
with specific features
when they
always.
give like a characteristic, do you ever like change it in your head because like it just doesn't fit the narrative that
If
you
it
were
wasn't,
thinking?
I would say like I can't remember if I actually really do change it, but I do know like well no I think it does actually because I feel like at first like before like they're even like talking about characters I make out the person like just how I feel like they would be. That's how naturally. I feel like maybe later on to change it if it does like say like oh they have curly hair
You're like,
Oh, okay, curly hair. I imagine them.
See, not for me. I remember.
No, I think I do.
I used to read this book. I read it all the time, and they were talking about how this girl has like a short blonde bob, but in my mind, her hair was black because she had like a black cat personality, and so the whole time I just kept in my mind that her hair was black. But the author said that she was blonde, and I just did not fuck with that. Just did not fit her vibe. But you know,
did that show ever end up coming more?
Gertie the Dinosaur?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't do a lot of research on the Gertie the Dinosaur, but when I was what?
He's tickling me.
when I was looking it up, I'm pretty sure there's more things of Gertie the Dinosaur than just the short film. But I don't know what like it became.
Okay, I can't take it anymore. There's just like at certain points it'll actually like be licking me.
But I don't know what became of Gertie the Dinosaur, if I'm honest. Anyway, after Gertie the Dinosaur, animation and cartoons picked up really fast. And by the 20s, we had cartoons like Steamboat Willie and Mickey Mouse was coming into play. Oh my gosh,
Mickey Mouse and Mickey was kind of scary.
The early... And then by the 30s, we got our first ever Disney princess, which was Snow White, which was released December 21st, 1937.
I never was a big fan of Snow White.
No, me either,
like,
honestly.
I watched her very few times. Like, I think max 5. Like,
And
I remember
she's
one
like
time...
stupid.
Yeah. Well, I can't remember, honestly. I don't remember.
Some
In what way
woman-
do you think she's stupid?
A strange woman that's in a shady cloak comes up to your door and goes, "Here, I have an apple for you," and you're like, "Ah."
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
We have one customer at work that will give us they'll give us candy or they'll give us like a snack, and the first few times they gave it to me, I'm gonna be honest, I tossed it.
Really?
Because I just don't like. I did not.
I'm definitely like Snow White. I would definitely if it's like closed packaging and like if it's like I'm thinking of, she's nice. I would have been like,
nice
oh,
now.
she's chill.
I eat their snacks now.
I was gonna say I feel like she's always been nice, and if she were to have given me a snack, I'd be like, thank you, and I'd definitely eaten it. Cause like I never got. I mean, call me fucking stupid, cause I would have eaten it.
Would you eat the apple?
No, if she looked like her.
Not
knocking at my door. I mean, like it's like she's always nice. She's always been pleasant. Like even before she would give stuff. So when she were to start giving stuff, I'd be like, "Thank you."
The first few times
I wouldn't eat
it was not my vibe.
Especially
I was
like
a little nervous.
I mean, it's no different than trick or treating.
Yeah, but you see,
again, I'm just saying. I didn't think I would have eaten it like the first time. I don't think I would have tossed it. I don't think I would have.
She asked me about it.
I mean, it's definitely safe. I'm not saying like, oh my god, you tossed it. You're just being safe.
The second time, like when she came back after she gave me food the first time, she goes, "Did you like them?" And I said they were so good.
No, for sure, of course. But I'll be like, I threw them away. Actually.
Yeah, fuck those. They were fucking nasty.
You're like, I don't trust you.
But I don't.
But understandable.
And then it wasn't until the 90s when channels like Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network would hit the scene, and they would take over the cartoon scene
Yeah, for sure.
with shows like Dexter's Laboratory.
I love that
Powerpuff
show.
Girls, Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Loved.
And now I didn't think that we were going to talk about history that long, so I really summarized what I was writing. And so now we're at modern cartoons, which kind of push boundaries nowadays, and they focus more on like storytelling, like oh my God.
They even definitely now get into like real world like
they push boundaries a little bit. They're more storyline driven as well.
Pretty good. And also we were like, oh, it's like a kids show, like they shouldn't be like learning stuff like that. But it's like honestly, I feel like it is needed, especially when people are like, I feel like with some things that some people say like, oh, that shouldn't be in a kids show, just shows like their own problems. Right. Like obviously we need diversity. Obviously we need to like show like you don't discriminate against someone.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you like when kids shows talk about like death?
Death?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't think it's what way? Well, I'm trying to think of like some show, but I'm sure like there have been shows I watched that did. But like, if it's done in a right way, then yes.
I know Bluey has done episodes on death. Mm-hmm. I've never watched Bluey because that was
my siblings really do watch it, and I've seen it every once in a while, but I haven't seen that episode.
And then
it looks like a nice show.
I know Sesame Street did an episode in the 80s about one of the main characters died, and instead of just like writing him out or getting someone else to do the episode, they did a whole episode about him dying and how he's not going to come back, and it was really nice. It was a really good way to do the episode. It was a really nice way that they did the episode.
I'm trying to think of a specific show that maybe I watched that does speak about it, but like the only thing I think about is like Tom and Jerry, but like the character just kind of like
yeah.
You know, actually even then they were they just like, you know,
there's
like a little X.
Yeah, they're not.
It wouldn't bother me.
I think it's good that they talk
like
about
if they're
it.
just talking about they're just talking about death. I feel like have been shows. Well, no, there have definitely been parts in shows where like we'll talk about like a pet dying.
Yeah.
Try and explain it, and that doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I think it's good that
Like I said, I think it's good to like show this.
bring it up early for kids. Well, I don't want to say bring it up early, but like get those
like
feelings
introduce
like
it,
yeah,
because
yeah.
I mean it is real world.
It's gonna happen.
Obviously,
too.
like to a degree. I feel like most shows I've seen they do it in a good way.
Yeah.
Not in like a way I guess because also I feel like some people think kids don't understand many things, which I mean, duh, they don't understand many things because they're kids, but they're also not dumb. Like if you explain things in a simple way, they'll definitely understand it.
Yeah.
And even then, it's like depends on the age.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not gonna be like walking up to like a 2-year-old and be like, "Hey, that bitch just fucking died."
Yeah.
Like that would be like.
Yeah. I mean, like incorporating stuff like that, maybe like at a show that's like made for like 8-year-olds.
Yeah, like.
You know, I think that's like a good time.
And then,
but anyways, keep going.
And then it's around this time for the modern day cartoons when we start getting introduced to the boom and the uprising of adult animation shows, just like Family Guy, Bob's Burgers, Rick and Morty, showing that cartoons.
Wait, when was that?
Modern times too. Around 2000s, 90s to now is like when it really started to boom. Family Guy, Bob's Burgers, Rick and Morty, showing that cartoons aren't just for kids.
Yeah.
Cartoons are not just for kids. What? Kids, and they can be as complex as like live action shows, and they can actually be like.
Yeah, I definitely feel like some people have like hate towards anime with people watching it when they're older. It's like it's not. I don't think it's bad at all. Do
you have any like favorite adult animated shows?
Honestly, I don't really watch that many shows like that. Like I watched Family Guy, but I watched it when I was younger, and now I'm older. I have tried to get into it, but I don't really watched it. But I mean, I do watch anime sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't really watch animated shows, honestly. I have been wanting to watch not Bob's Burgers, but BoJack something.
BoJack Horse?
I've been wanting to get into that.
It's so sad.
I've heard. Apparently, like that one like really makes you feel something. Where like it's a time like it's like for dark times, or like you'll get depressed or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's what some people have said, but I'm like I still want to check it out. But I also want to watch South Park. I've never watched it. Like, well, again, I've seen it's like Family Guy. I've seen clips. I would actually watch less. But I definitely saw like clips of it, like on Comedy Central, I think it's a channel. I would see it on there, but even then, I never like watched it. I watched a few clips here and there.
Bob's Burgers and South Park are my top 2 favorite animated shows. I feel like Bob's Burgers is really good. Like South Park is like they do really like in your face humor, like. And I will say, it does get me laughing. They do, like, humor that, like, kind of pushes boundaries.
It can definitely be a little, like, dark.
They say slurs, and it's like, I'm like, oh my god. But it definitely does get me laughing. But, like, Bob's Burgers, I feel like it's really good at, like, I feel like most, like, adult animated shows, they're, like, I don't want to say similar, but, like, all the characters are kind of similar, where, like, the dad's just, like, useless. But, like, Bob's Burgers actually has, like, it gives, like, these characters, like...
some depth.
Has depth. They give them, like, actual, like, character development, actual characteristics, which is nice. Like, I feel like... I like Family Guy, but I just feel like...
one. I can't remember what it's called, or what is it... But it's, like, it has, like, an alien. There's this one girl with, like, one eye, I think, and, like, purple hair.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I watched
Futurama.
Yeah, I watched that when I was a little younger, also.
I have never been able to get into
Futurama. I never got into it, but I mean, I was just like a kid.
I know it's really popular, and pretty sure they just did a reboot of it. Pretty sure they just got a reboot of it because they ended off at like I saw something about it like a few months ago. Like they ended the whole series off on like a cliffhanger, or it was something like that. I don't know, but I've never been able to get in that show. I just don't think it's. I've tried. I've watched like an episode or two. I just don't think it's that interesting, but.
Yeah, I don't remember shit about it. I just remember the characters.
There's shows for everybody, I guess. That old man kind of creeps me out. He has like that weird nose and you can't see his eyes. I'm like... Anyway.
What does he got for the future?
That's all...
For the history, I mean.
That's all I have for the history.
Really?
That's all I have. I had... I had a game for us to play.
Let's play!
Well, it's too late. My phone died.
Oh, okay. Well, I got a few questions. Is there any shows from your childhood that you still watch now? Maybe that's like a comfort, though. You know, I definitely do go back to Chowder every once in a while. Like, it's on Hulu, and every once in a while, I'm like, I used to watch that. I have watched
Chowder. This might be like a cop-out answer, but, I mean, I've been watching Drag Race since I was, like, 12. I've been watching Drag Race since I was, like, 11. Cartoon? We used to watch, like, Family Guy as, like, a family, and, like, we would all sit in our living room and, like, eat dinner and watch it.
Wait, really? So, I'm so surprised. I feel like everyone, especially back then, they'd be like, oh, that's, like, for grown-ups. Like, don't watch it.
Yeah, no... I still remember, like, it would be me, my dad, my mom, and, like, we'd all, like, me and my siblings would sit, like, on the ground on the table, and they'd be sitting on the couch, and we would all watch Family Guy. So I go back to Family Guy just because of like the fond memories.
Mm.
I do go back to. I haven't watched Chowder in a while, but there's one. Okay, it's it was on Nick Jr. and I do like to go back to it every once in a while because it's just so like it's such a soft show and it just like really calms me down. It's a show called Oswald. It's about a really big. I don't know if he's an octopus or. I think he's an octopus. I know what you're talking about. He's big and he's blue and he has a little wiener dog named Weenie.
No, I don't.
And he has the most calming voice.
Really?
And the whole show, like, something will happen and he'll be like, we gotta fix it. And I'm like,
coming with solutions.
No, I'm literally goosebumps. I'm like, whoa. And that's another one that I showed my ex and he thought I was fucking stupid for liking it. And I remember one time he came home while I was watching it. He goes, you cannot be watching that right now.
He's like, no way.
I said, I am watching it though.
Like, calm me down.
I'll have to show you a clip from it. He's so calm.
You have to.
Well, which one do you go back to besides Chowder?
I definitely go back to Chowder every once in a while, but I feel like, see again, I think there's not that many I do go back to. I mean, going to animes, I do sometimes go back to like watching Clannad. Not as often as I used to, but I definitely do go back to that one. There's also this other one called, like, it's like, I think it's like, Say I Love You, or just I Love You. I think it's Say I Love You. That's also on Hulu, actually, and I watch it every once in a while, too. I'll go back to it. And also this other one, I might not be pronouncing it right. It's like, Oh Haru Rai, or something like that. I definitely did not pronounce that right. But it's like, it's something like that, and that's another anime I used to watch when I was, like, in middle school. Oh my gosh, there's other one that I haven't gone back to, like, that often, but I definitely used to go back to it a while back. It's Wolf King and I think it's like Wolf Girl and the Black Prince, or really flipped the other way. But I used to love that show so much. I used to love it so much.
I
specifically reminds me of like early middle school, like 6th grade when I watched it.
Yeah, if we're talking about middle school and anime, I go back to Yuri on Ice. I still go back to it every once in a while. Oh, that show just really pulls at the heartstring. There's some. I don't really go back to anime very often though, because I don't know. I used to get like the girls I used to be friends with used to literally like bully me and shame me.
Definitely is like, I'm telling you, that's why I feel like not anymore that often. Maybe like specific people that still think like that, but I feel like now with like a lot of like very like popular people like influencers and like For example, that's what I mean. For example, Megan Thee Stallion, she really loves anime. She's very vocal about it. I feel like people have now really gotten into anime. It's not as like, oh, that's so embarrassing. Yeah, because like I remember like in middle school.
It was so embarrassing.
Yeah, middle school and high school, like I did feel a little embarrassed, but even then I still would like be like, yeah, I watch anime.
I remember like I wouldn't even.
Sometimes I would watch it even like there.
I would lie if someone like if I.
I feel like also that was like a lot of things that I would enjoy during the time, because I also enjoyed like emo music, and again that was not the thing. It was like rap and like hip hop, R&B.
I also hid my emo music a lot too. I hid a lot of my interests basically in middle school. I feel like that's what middle school is a lot.
Yeah, it definitely was a lot, but I mean at some point it's just kind of like.
Yeah, I
definitely did feel a little embarrassed sometimes.
I definitely stopped caring after a while, but after a while, I mean like my junior year. But I definitely. What was I going with that? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you have any other questions?
But even with like K-pop, I feel like that was another thing. Because that one I was also a little embarrassed about too, being like, yeah, listen to K-pop.
Yeah, I used to. Yeah.
And again, even that's like now really popular now too.
When I first started listening to K-pop, when like even BTS was still, because me and Anna got really into K-pop before BTS even got really big in America, and so being like I remember people would be like, "You listen to K-pop," and I'd be like, "Yes."
Yeah.
Stop. Don't look at me. Don't look at me while I say it. So embarrassing. But now I'm just like, yeah.
I mean, yeah. Because, like, yeah, I do listen to it.
Yeah.
What about it? Because, I mean, end of the day, it's like, what's so embarrassing about it?
Yeah, it's just like something I like.
Just a different language.
No.
Or, like, again, like you said, just
that's something
like
that
a good show.
they would bring up all the fucking time to me. Like, do you even know what they're saying? I'm like, no. But, like, it's a good song.
Other than me, usually just, like, looking up the lyrics is fine. Also, like, I can't enjoy it just because I don't know the
Exactly. Just because I don't know the words doesn't mean I can't enjoy it and bump out to it. The fuck?
I mean, when I still didn't know English, I still watched American shows. I couldn't enjoy it. I enjoyed it.
You think they tell me I couldn't enjoy it? But do you have any more questions?
No.
Are you ready to wrap up?
I'm ready to wrap up. This is definitely a long episode.
I know, we did. This is a good episode. Well.
Ooh, actually, one more thing. I think I do want to try and get back into Adventureland, actually. Adventure Time.
Oh,
yeah. Because I only watched it for a very short period. Like, I don't even think it was season 2. But I remember watching it, and I mean, it was good, but never, like, captivated me. But like you said, also just, like, from other clips I've seen, it definitely does, like, get more of a storyline.
Oh, you don't even know, like, you don't even know.
Like, I've seen clip bits, but I
I'm over here like thinking about literally the whole story.
Maybe
Like,
it
you
was
don't
season
even
2.
know.
Maybe it was season 2 because I remember it did like there was one part where it did kind of get in depth, but it wasn't that much.
What I would do to go back and experience some
But
of these
I think I wanna
shows
get
for the
into it.
first time again.
Mhm.
Anyway, are you ready to wrap it up?
Yeah, sure. I
Okay,
am.
we gotta go. We're
See you
gonna go to some
later.
nature
Go watch our YouTube
spot. Yeah, go
videos.
watch our YouTube videos. We're putting our pussies
Subscribe.
out there. Make sure you like, make sure you guys comment, and make sure that you guys subscribe and follow us everywhere. It's real easy
Watch
for
our
you.
TikToks.
Watch our TikToks.
Please.
All the links
They're so
are.
much fun.
They're so funny. They're so funny. They're so entertaining. We're so hot.
We're dancers.
all.
Literally.
All the links.
If you need a backup dancer,
I don't know. Beyonce, call me.
no,
I
literally
can-
Beyonce, call me.
I can literally be your backup dancer.
Blackpink, I hear you're going on tour
I-
soon. Call me.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I don't think
Oh,
I'm
you
gonna
know
be
them
able
chicks are gonna be a lot.
I know,
Like,
I don't
I'm
think I'm
excited
gonna
too
be
when I
able to
first
go.
heard it. I was like, oh, I'm so excited. But then I was like, but then the reality set in, I was like, those chicks are gonna be a lot.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to go, but I'm excited for them. I do really want to go to a BTS concert at some point.
I mean, aren't all of them, or like most of them, like already getting out of the military?
Yes, it's 2025, so
So-
they're finally gonna come back as a group.
Oh my gosh, speaking about 2025. Rewind, we're not ending anymore. Okay, so I remember literally the other day, I was like, wait. I remembered in 2025, apparently, Apparently Yolanda, the one that killed Selena, she's supposed to be getting out in 2025. And I was like, wait, when is it? Because I remember it was supposed to be early in 2025, and now we're in like March. And I checked, literally it's March 30th, apparently, is when she's supposed to get out. I think that's insane. I don't think she
that's
should
right.
she should be able to get out. Like, if you kill someone, it's not even just because she's a celebrity. But, like, if you just, like, she
You
killed
literally
someone.
murdered a person.
Yeah, she killed someone. Like, she should not be out and about, you know? In the community, in the real world.
And she's like, I saw her like trying to make a documentary, and she was being like, "My story." I'm like, "Bitch, what
Your story? What story? The story of you killing someone?
The way that you literally
And
just
stealing from someone?
killed,
Manipulating?
stole. It's like, oh god, I
Yeah.
don't fuck with
It's
that.
like,
bitch.
what's your story? The way you met her and then you manipulated, stole, and killed?
Yeah, and then literally murdered.
Planned her murder? Is that your story? You're gonna tell us how you planned it? Like, what? What story is there to
Like,
tell?
what fucking story?
Yeah, we all know it. But, do you
Sorry.
care? But, also, it's like, I don't think it'd be safer to even get out. Like, I've heard people, at least
What's she
last
gonna
year,
kill next?
last
Sorry.
year, being like, if she gets out, like, we're all gonna get her, blah, 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 blah. And even then,
Yeah, I
like,
don't think it'd be really safe for
for
her.
her, that's what I'm saying, like, for her, it's like, what is she gonna do? Work at Walmart? What, like, people are gonna recognize her.
Is she gonna work at Walmart?
24-hour security? Like, what? Because I'm sure someone would do something, you know?
I hope so.
Yeah.
That sounds
I mean, I wouldn't
terrible.
be the one to do something.
I don't know. I wouldn't be. The
I
one
hate
to
her,
do
but I
it
wouldn't
either,
be the one to do something. But, like,
it's like, oh my god, it better not be like a Gypsy Rose situation where like she tries to get famous afterwards, because that would be crazy.
Hopefully not. I mean, even when we were talking about it with Gypsy, I mean, something did happen to her, you know, like from a young time, you know. So it's not exactly. She definitely still had a hand in killing her mother.
Yeah.
But she was also like abused. Maybe like when they're releasing her, maybe they'll have like someone there. But even then, it's like these are the princesses I've always heard. Like sometimes they like let them out at night with like just like their clothes and whatever they came in with, you know, phone battery not even charged or nothing.
I've
Just
seen
like
that.
bye, you're free. It's like where the fuck do I go now? I got no money. My phone's not charged.
Seeing Yolanda walk on the side of the street after getting released from prison.
Like literally, I was like, what would she even be able to do?
I don't think she'd be able to get a job for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Maybe
I don't think it'd be the crazy thing for her to get a job.
maybe she could get like a job where like she doesn't deal with like an office job where like she like never sees anybody, or like a work from home job so she could just be at home. Mm-hmm. But like I don't want to give her no ideas, so
Yeah.
so like.
But even then, it's like she's been out of work for so long.
Bitch, work
decades.
Yeah, I know. Well,
So like, how would she even be able to get into that?
She's
Who
that
would be
fat
able to-
bitch doesn't even know how to use a computer.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, bitch, I'm not sorry that you said that. No.
So, like,
Killed someone.
And like a really big person.
Someone I love,
like,
yeah.
I know, like a really popular, like, and listen, like, yeah, like, if you kill someone, you shouldn't get out. There's been some people, okay, Yolanda get out of jail, but the Menendez brothers, who were abused their whole life, can't get out of jail. It's just like a weird system.
It's a fucked up system.
It's just like a really weird system.
It's just a fucked up system, like, the people they do allow out and the people they don't allow out.
Like,
Because, like, even, like, sexual abusers, like, predators, like, people that have gone, like, after kids. Like, how are they out roaming the world? After just a few years of being in prison.
I don't
But
know.
someone that, like... Because I've also heard cases, like, where there wasn't even enough proof towards someone. Where it's, like, usually a person of color. And then they have them locked up in the jail. And end up being, like, it wasn't that person.
I have heard.
And they've
I've
been
heard.
stuck. Like, there's just one person I'm thinking of, but I don't remember the whole story, and I don't even remember,
Well,
like,
he was in
everything.
jail for, like, years.
Years.
And then it turns out he was the wrong guy.
Decades. Mm-hmm.
And
he didn't even do it.
I
He
know.
did not commit crime.
I also
And the
heard
thing
that
is,
story.
Obviously, if it happened to him, it obviously happened to a bunch of other people. How are they locked up for years on end? Not
But
enough
you're
proof.
letting child predators out?
Yeah.
Murderers out?
Literally, the people that should be locked in.
But 2 boys that were sexually abused by their parents their whole life can't get out after they stood up for themselves?
Yeah.
It's a really weird system. It's a really weird system.
Crazy ass system.
Anyway,
Anyways, on that note, we can end it now.
Anyway, ready to go.
I
Anyways,
am.
make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. That's all I gotta ask. That's all I gotta ask.
Subscribe.
Yeah. Good.
Subscribe.
Wow. Do y'all like my crown, by the way? I made it out of cardboard. Anyway, goodbye.
Sure did.